What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're introducing an exciting new biotechnology company to the channel, and that company is called Genprex. Now, Genprex recently just announced a very exciting new press release, so we're going to go over the press release along with taking a look at the company, seeing what they're all about, and just simply bringing the news to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Last but not least, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video. Always check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. With that being said, guys, I bring you Genprex. So the first thing I wanted to simply talk about was in fact the stock. So the stock did close higher today after that news and up another 1.48% after hours. Now it trades on the NASDAQ under ticker symbol GNPX, and it has a market cap of just $40.97 million. In the grand scheme of things, that's a relatively small market cap for the biotech sector. Now, as we can see here, the company over the last year has traded lower. It has a 52-week range of 72 cents all the way up to $2.67. So it's just off of that 52-week low. So now might be a very interesting time to actually take a look at the company. If you, of course, are interested in biotech, specifically cancer research, gene therapies. So let's get into this most recent press release. So here's the news, guys. Genprex receives US FDA Fast Track designation for Requarsa immunogene therapy in combination with Tecentriq for the treatment of small cell lung cancer. So whenever it comes to the FDA, obviously the FDA is a regulatory body, and any positives like a Fast Track designation usually translates into very positive things for the company, kind of, creates some hype around the company. So of course we'll be talking about this. A couple updates on their clinical trials. In the third quarter of 2023, Genprex expects to enroll the first patient in its ACCLAIM-3 clinical trial, in which a phase 1-2 dose escalation and clinical response study of maintenance therapy evaluating Requarsa in combination with Tecentriq for this patient population. The company has previously received 2 other FTDs for Requarsa in combination with AstraZeneca's PLC's Tagrisso in patients with late-stage non-small cell lung cancer whose disease progressed after treatment with Tagrisso, and for Requarsa in combination with Merck & Co.'s Keytruda in patients with late-stage NSCLC whose disease progressed after treatment with Keytruda. So let's hear a couple words from the company before we quickly go over their website and a quick article that kind of sums up what the company is aiming to achieve. So we are very pleased to receive a third Fast Track designation from the FDA for Requarsa, this time for patients with SCLC in combination with the checkpoint inhibitor Tecentriq, said Rodney Varner, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer at Genprex. This is another exciting achievement in our Requarsa development program, which further validates Requarsa's potential not only in NSCLC, but also in SCLC. We look forward to accelerating the clinical development of Requarsa and potentially providing a new treatment option for patients with SCLC. So guys, I want to head on over to their website real quick, just to sum things up before we take a look at a very interesting article that talks a little bit more about the company and the opportunity, and then that will, of course, will be it for the video. So genprex.com, that is their website, programming the course of cancer and diabetes. So a little bit about us. At Genprex, we are committed to developing life-changing gene therapies for patients with cancer and diabetes through unique, innovative science. We are dedicated in our efforts to helping patients with limited or no treatment options to have access to new and advanced therapies to more effectively treat their disease. They have seen some media coverage from Benzinga, Bell, and CBS in Austin. But of course, this US FDA Fast Track designation is very significant news. So I want to quickly reference an article from Market News Reporting on the company. Dawson James analyst Jason Colbert thinks this little-known biotech could have over 273% potential upside from its current price. So I just want to talk primarily about the 5 reasons. So reason number 1. So earlier this year, Jason Colbert, Director of Research at Dawson James, initiated coverage on Genprex with a $3 target, which indicates a potential upside of over 273% from its opening price of 80 cents. As we know, it's a little bit lower than that right now, so potentially has a little bit more upside than stated in this article. Massive market potential. So the global gene therapy market was valued at 2.9 billion in 2021 and is expected to reach over 15.68 billion by 2030, poised to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 20.2% from 2022 to 2030. Exclusive license agreement. While strengthening its diabetes gene therapy program, Genprex entered into an exclusive agreement with the University of Pittsburgh, granting Genprex a worldwide exclusive license to certain patent applications and related technology. Number 4, we've got FDA Fast Track, and we know this is very important. So the company's lead product candidate, Recorsa, is being evaluated as a treatment for non-small cell lung cancer. And then finally, promising clinical results. So the company has recently announced promising data from a Q1 2023 study evaluating a gene therapy for type 1 diabetes that resulted in reduced insulin requirements and improved glucose tolerance, supporting the potential for advanced human clinical trials. So here is a chart when it comes to the massive market potential for gene therapy. And as we can see, a very healthy, over 20% compound annual growth rate expected until 2030 and hopefully beyond. A few more interesting data points. So we've seen a tremendous uptick in private investment in the life sciences sector, specifically in cell therapy and gene therapy. So we can compare those numbers. Now the company does have an investor tab that you can quickly download their investor presentation if you do want to find out more information on the company. When it comes to the investor deck, I quickly wanted to touch on 2 specific slides, one being their investment highlights, so advancing novel and gene therapies for large markets and unmet need in cancer and diabetes with world-class academic partners and an expanding pipeline. So feel free to pause this video at any point. We can see here their oncology and diabetes highlights. So that is something very important to take a look at. And finally, I just wanted to highlight management, specifically the chairman, president, and CEO, Rodney Varner, 30 plus years of experience in corporate law, including corporate governance in the biotech industry, former owner of securities broker dealer firm, along with many more highly experienced people on the team. So doing your research and due diligence, especially checking out the team, their past track record of success, also very important. So I want to highlight the news, guys, show you this company. Feel free to take a look for yourself. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in our next video. If you like these videos, kindly hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Drop us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And finally, always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. Furthermore, this video may or may not have been sponsored by the companies that we've profiled within this video, and we may or may not own shares of any of the profiled companies in this video. If you want to know the full disclosure details, check the description down below, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.